Hey everybody, I'm Adam,
I'm Michael.
and today we're bringing back the Remake Workshop because we're bored in Ohio.
It's a lot of pressure.
No, it's not. It's fun. Just
It is
make shit
fun.
up. We got actual feedback on our episode where we did something where I kind of just named it Remake Workshop.
Yeah.
People really liked that.
It's funny because when you said originally that we can do a remake workshop on an episode, I had no idea what the fuck you were talking about for a minute.
What'd you think I was gonna? What did you think you were gonna do?
I thought we were going to do some crafts or some shit while we sit here together and talk about how we're building toy models. Maybe some Legos.
Like we're gonna remake Lego sets, not looking at the instructions
We should do
in
that.
our workshop.
No, I don't want to do that.
No, I know you don't want to do that. You fucking don't have the patience.
No, I do not.
And by people, when I'm talking about feedback, I'm talking about your son and my wife. They both really liked it, so they're getting another episode of it.
So this is for them.
Yeah, but this will be. I know last time we kind of just threw it in at the end, where that's where we came up with such masterpieces as Chino and Cream and Peekaboo. We're gonna dedicate, I'd say, the majority of this episode to that. I'm sure we'll go down some stupid tangents like we usually do.
We never do. We stay on topic the whole fucking time.
Yeah, we're known for staying on topic. It's so fun to edit these.
You just got to let it go, man. Let it flow out. Don't hide any of it.
No, I will.
Give them what they want.
They don't want a lot of what ends on the cutting room floor. It's there for a reason. Nobody wants that.
No, I know for a fact there's some things you removed that were a lot. Oh, wait, is most of this shit me that you're taking out?
No, I take out myself and stuff too.
Notice you said two, but is the most of it me?
Yeah. Of course it is.
You're such a dick.
So I think how we should go about this again is we each present each other with a movie
Okay.
to remake. Because I think that works better than me starting to do, like if I just started throwing out a remake and you guessing what movie. I think us giving each other something to start off on is a little easier. And if it's an obscure movie, maybe give the audience like, oh yeah, if we're doing a remake of Flight of the Navigator, this is what that movie was about.
Was that movie any good? I loved that movie as a child, but I really think I was maybe mentally handicapped at the time or something.
Jesus Christ.
Because I think back and I'm like, I don't think there's anything about that was like, oh, that's cool and awesome. I mean, the robot eyeball that was flying around looking at it the whole time was creepy.
Yeah, it was.
And
I think they're going to remake that movie.
of course, I mean,
Because you got to remake everything eventually.
no one's got any fresh ideas, man.
No.
Not like Peekaboo and
No.
Gino.
These are the freshest.
Yeah.
No, we're literally taking their ingredients and fucking making something new.
What if we did one together?
That's fine too.
Like, what if we did like, let's say Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
Do people know what Dirty Rotten? Well, actually, they either already remade it or they are remaking it.
Really?
Yeah.
That movie's wonderful on its own. Like, wonderful. And then they're going to put stupid fucking cameos in it if they do that again, which is going to piss me off. I see Steve Martin in that goddamn film. If they remake it, I'm going to riot.
What if he is his character?
Then he's got to be in the majority of the film.
Well, no, they're not doing that.
Right. That's when I don't like it.
I think it's this. They're doing it where it's more female led instead of like the Scoundrels being two dudes. It's two ladies.
Are they going to make a Charlie's Cox? I don't think they will.
Why is it gotta be Charlie's Cox?
Well, I mean,
It actually, that could live in the exact same universe and just be Charlie's Devils. And they're like Navy fucking SEALs.
Right.
That like wear skin tight fucking, aquatic outfits, and they go jump into the water and swim up to the fucking island. And they pop out of it like Daniel Craig in Casino Royale, looking all buff in their little shorts.
Yeah. Now we're giving them this idea they're going to remake that shit.
See, I don't.
No, they won't. They don't ever do the opposite with men. And I'm not being anti-feminine here. They only do it where, well, this worked for dudes. We should probably do. Why didn't they have a woman in this? Let's just remake the whole fucking thing, make it all women instead. It's like Ghostbusters. Who saw any of that shit?
I did, and it was really bad.
Okay, well, I'm not going to ever see that movie.
You know what's kind of funny? I technically own it.
Why?
I didn't buy it.
Oh, you.
When Disney did their movies, no, Disney did their movies anywhere thing. If you connected different video services like iTunes, Amazon, they gave you 5 free movies. That happened to be one of the free ones. I'm like, give you said 5 free movies, not 5 free good movies.
Yeah, that's how they get you.
Yeah, that is how they get you. See, I don't think we even have to like take Charlie's Devils any further. That's already a great concept.
No, you're right. It is. Are they going to be a bunch of magic mics that come out of the
They already had that striptease.
No, but I'm saying
the guys,
Charlie's Devils. Yeah, do they all look like they're like all of them ripped like it's a magic mic thing?
It's like the Charlie's Angels are all very attractive women.
All right. Well, the Charlie in this one has to be a woman, obviously, and she cannot be attractive, and she damn well better not be funny.
Well, no. Do they ever show? They never show Charlie.
Yeah, they do.
No, that's Bosley. The helper guy's Bosley. Do they ever show Charlie? Charlie's always on the phone.
Well, when they did the remake, terrible ones with
Bill Murray played Bosley.
Was it Bosley?
Yeah.
I swear they showed Charlie eventually.
Maybe they did, but
in the show.
Oh. So
yeah, maybe you're right.
Bosley's got to be kind of a bumbling, goofy.
They extended that with Bill Murray. He was not a comedic whatever the fuck in the show. He was just yeah, he just basically sat at a desk and spoke for Charlie.
So who would be the female Bosley? I can't say Bosley too
unattractive. It can't be Melissa McCarthy because she's funny, and I'm not saying she's unattractive. I'm just saying she's funny, so I don't want her. I want somebody very plain and fuck. The Captain Phasma
Brienne of Tarth?
That's it. Make her. She's not funny.
She's really tall.
Well, sit her ass at a big desk and pull the camera up close. You would never know.
And she's got that British voice.
Yeah, I think that would work.
Yeah.
Once again.
Okay, so we're not exactly doing a remake. Well, no. I am kind of caught on this idea though. Who would be our Charlie's Devils? We need some diversity in there.
Well, obviously one of them's got to be the what's his nuts that was playing Deathstroke. Why can I not think of names right now?
Playing Deathstroke.
Yeah, remember at the end of the Justice League film, which I never actually watched past credits and saw.
Oh, I didn't do that either, but I know you're John Magalello
Magnolia.
We're just gonna call him Johnny M.
Yep, that dude. I mean, he's kind of a gimme because he'll be like the one that's the least that they give enough camera time to, but he gets a little bit.
So we got Johnny M.
Brad Pitt could be the blonde hot bomb.
No, we gotta be diverse.
But why? She was the white chick, blonde.
I know, but we already got Johnny M.
But he's like he's either Italian. I think he's Italian. He's
white.
No man, he looks European.
No, we got Johnny M. He looks European. Those fuckers are white too. So we got Johnny M.
All right,
and we got.
Well, we could have Johnny M play a Latino. He has a very tan skin. He can
so
play.
Now you're.
I'm not racial profiling.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
We're getting into a ScarJo
I'm
thing.
trying to make it work with the actors that I want. Do you understand what I'm saying? At least
that's what Hollywood does.
Scarlett Johansson doesn't look Asian in the least.
I know, but they wanted to do that movie with her.
She was good in the movie. I mean,
she's good, but I mean, there's some decisions maybe you shouldn't take.
Fine, I'm taking him out of the movie then.
Okay, so now you put your Brad Pitt as your pretty blonde.
Brad Pitt, yeah, or yeah, he's prettier than my brain. Who plays Rocket Raccoon?
Oh, Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, I was going to say, or we could use Bradley Cooper there, but no, I don't want to. He's not as pretty as Brad Pitt.
I don't understand why people think Bradley Cooper's attractive. He looks kind of like a weasel to me.
With like a hawk nose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I don't get it either. I don't agree with it. All right, so I want Brad Pitt.
Okay.
You can say he's a little too old for it. I don't give a shit. That man can trim up. Did you see the pictures of him?
Let's do older guys then for our Charlie's Devils.
Okay.
I say Idris Elba.
Oh, that's a given. Yeah, that's good.
Badass motherfucker.
Badass. Okay, and then we need our third. A little bit older. You can't. I'm not going with George Clooney. Oh, we need to go Hispanic. Is that what you're saying? A Latino,
Hispanic or Asian, because they had Lucy Liu.
Oh, you're right. When they did the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
See, this is how bad
Danny Trejo.
Just say this is how bad the diversity in the movie is, where you can't name a famous Hispanic or Asian actor immediately for a role.
No, that's not why I'm doing it. I'm trying to think that fits the body and the profile type of the team we're putting together.
But how easy was it to say fucking George Clooney?
Well, because when I think of Brad Pitt for the last 10 years, I think of George Clooney and vice versa, because they're buddies and they're like in shit together or around each other a lot, it seems. So I automatically kind of pair them. It's kind of like when I say Matt Damon, I almost always think of Ben Affleck. And I don't like that because Matt Damon is a way better actor than Ben Affleck. I mean, can you think of... I would love to put an Asian actor in there that's male, but I don't want just one of the cool martial artist guys that are. I want someone that looks pretty. They have to be. They all have to be pretty. They got to be attractive.
I don't know the guy's name, but he was in Lost, and he was in.
Oh, that guy.
Was it the new Hawaii Five-0 show or whatever?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I don't
that
know
guy
the guy's
could work.
name. That guy could work.
Actually, I believe he got cast in the Hellboy remake.
That's right, he did.
After the one actor, Luke Evans, was like, "Oh, I didn't know this was historically an Asian role with the source material," and he bowed out, and then they hired him. I think he'd be good.
I do too. That's a good one. All right, there's our three.
Okay, we wasted too much time on that. Let's get to the actual remake workshop. We just gave it a legitimate idea. Let's get to the silly shit. So, do you want me to give you something to go first?
I'm afraid I'm not awake enough for this, and I'm going to.
Okay, you can give me one.
I'm trying to.
You can't even think of a fucking movie to remake?
Can you give me a second? Jesus, you just. I'm going to try to stay away from horror because that's always my go-to. All right, give me a second. Commando. And you better make it a good movie. Like, I don't want some cheese ball bullshit.
The problem is I don't remember the premise of Commando.
He's retired military.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody they kidnap his daughter because they want him to kill, I think it was a politician or it might have been the president. I forget. So they take his daughter to make him do it.
This sounds exactly like
every other
plot for Escape from LA.
Sure. And then while he's taking the flight to go kill that politician or president, he kills the guy on the plane, escapes the plane, and then goes after to get his daughter back.
It's like, I'm not going to do this mission.
Yeah. You know what? No, fuck this. I don't want you doing that one. I got one for you.
Okay.
I got one for you.
That whole section's going to get cut.
Splash.
God. I haven't seen Splash.
Tom Hanks finds a mermaid.
They've
takes her off.
They've already redone this movie.
What? What are they? What?
It's probably called Second Splash. I don't know. It's probably some dumbass bullshit.
And don't tell me it's Guillermo del Toro's movie.
The Fishman?
Yeah. No.
No.
It's basically Splash, but more violent. But splash. Got to have a romantic thing. Guy can't actually be with her because she's a fish bitch. Can't keep the fish bitch out of the water too long. Fish bitch dies. So, go ahead. He falls in love with her. He has to eventually take her back. She's in love with him at that point. They can't be together. You understand where I'm going there? That's like that tragedy. He finds her, saves her, keeps her in a bathtub for a while to keep her alive. They fall in love. They can't have sex because she has fish parts. Puts her back in the water.
Wait, well, why can't you have sex because they have fish parts?
Well, unlike the Guillermo del Toro film, he just had like a hidden pocket that just flipped out his fish dick.
His ding dong.
But I don't think, based on the costume that she was wearing, because she just had one big fin, that there was a hole anywhere.
There's a hole.
Do you think there's a hole?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I
you,
guess
you could fuck a mermaid.
Well, I'm trying to think where it was, because I mean,
mermaids came about because dudes fucked fish. Right? All right, fine. Splash. Okay. So, obviously, I can't have it be a mermaid.
No.
Because then it's like way too direct.
Right. So they can't actually ever be together, but there's a saving aspect, there's a romantic aspect, and at the end, they can't be together aspect.
Okay. So, man, he's a hunter. He does it for sport. You know, he's kind of a dick about it. He's got, you know, like those fucking Trump kids going out and fucking safari, killing elephants, holding up trunks and shit. Real asshole type. So he's out in the woods one day. He's got his woods. Fuck you. I'm riffing, so I might say words weird. He's out in the woods. He's got his fucking yellow, orange jacket on, so Dick Cheney doesn't shoot him. And he spots what he thinks is a deer. And he lines it up, and he sees like it looks kind of more like a horse, and then he's panning to get the headshot, and all of a sudden he sees fucking tits, and then and a lady, and it's a fucking centaur, a lady centaur.
All right, I like it.
And it freaks him out at first, because he's like, oh fuck, what is that? His instinct was to shoot it, but he didn't do it because like he sees this beautiful half woman. Like if he just stares at the torso, he's like, man, that's a really attractive woman. If he pans right, he sees horse ass. He doesn't approach her right away.
Okay.
He comes back. He gets in one of his little deer fucking.
I thought you were gonna say a drone.
No. He's not technological.
I didn't know what you were doing. You have your hand propped like it's a drone.
No, the deer people, they have their little perches that they sit in forever.
Deer, yeah.
And he waits for her again. And this time, like, he has, like, a net. One of those net guns. He spots her and he fucking shoots her with the net gun. And, like, she falls over or whatever. He goes, he's like, it's okay. And he just... I didn't want to scare you. I know this is a weird way to show it. And he tries to see, like, then she's able to respond. Like, she understands him. So they talk to each other, and he learns the value of nature and fucking animals and shit. And so, like, his whole asshole-ish hunter ways, you know, are, you know, he's starting to see the error of his ways.
Okay.
And shit starts to go south when this other hunter comes on the scene.
So would he just go back into the woods to see her
each
time?
He just keeps
that?
coming to the woods because obviously he can't bring a centaur.
And he didn't have the money to build a stable.
Correct.
Okay.
Which would just be like a sex dungeon for centaurs. This other hunter comes on the scene. He's like, holy fuck, look at that. That is a fucking trophy right there. Does not see the beauty and wonder in this new creature.
He just thinks tits on a wall.
He just thinks horse tits. So now our hunter becomes a hero because he has to defend his centaur love because he's fallen in love. And it becomes kind of a man versus man thing in the woods. I think they already did this movie with like Tommy Lee Jones or something. Yeah, like it's called like The Edge or something.
Yeah, Benicio del Toro.
Yeah, that was actually pretty good.
That was good.
And he fucking kills him. Yeah. And then he fucks the centaur. He gets taken to jail for bestiality.
Until the sequel when she has his illegitimate child.
Yeah. But that's going to be this is actually the prequel to BoJack Horseman, the cartoon. Then it's just an upright walking horse with a horse head.
Can the film be called Maine?
Oh yeah, the fucking the name. Well, that one was called Splash because that's so Gallop.
All right. I like Gallop. Does she have a long flowing mane that goes like her hair then down her back? And
yes.
Mm-hmm. Is she blonde? Is she brunette? Redhead?
I mean, if we were sticking with the Splash theme, I guess she would have to be blonde. But I'm saying she's got like just pitch black hair.
Okay.
And the main character is played by Jonah Hill.
When they arrest him, do they keep shouting "horse fucker" at him as they take him in? Because I can totally see him being dragged into jail and acting that scene.
And she's just like, "No, it's okay, it's okay." But really, like he's just been high the whole time. It's just a fucking horse.
That's the twist at the end.
That's the twist. It's been a horse the whole time, and he's just been fucking this horse.
Fuck. I love it. Gallop, I love the name.
Gallop.
And that's great.
Oh, shit.
It's just been fucking this horse.
Oh, shit. Now I gotta give you something.
All right, I'll try
to riff off of. You chimed in there. I'll chime in to give you push you a certain way or give you a nugget of a thought. How about?
Was that you or me? I think that
was my stomach. They're not going to hear that. This will be interesting.
Okay.
Ninja Turtles.
God. All right. Ninja Turtles. I know where I immediately want to go with this, but I can't. So
why?
Because you just did a horse thing, and I want to go Little Ponies.
Like it's a mashup, Ninja Turtles and My Little Pony.
Yeah. God. Okay. Okay.
Well, obviously we can't go Turtles.
We can't definitely do Turtles. Okay. There's this master chef who does.
Is it Gordon Ramsay? Could it be played by Gordon Ramsay?
He could be played by Gordon Ramsay.
Okay.
Because he would be this Splinter character. Okay.
Okay.
Master chef, like the best in the world, really does a lot of like great sushi and seafood meals and all this stuff. He takes a charter out because he likes his stuff fresh and he likes to be part of the whole thing of collecting them all up. One time they bring the huge nets up and there are 4 baby seals caught inside this thing. Feels bad about the seals because what happened is they killed the mother of somebody, part of the net. She couldn't breathe or whatever else, died. So these 4 baby seals, shark-infested waters, right? Sharks everywhere.
Sharks everywhere.
And this Gordon Ramsay chef guy, his restaurant is literally like this floating restaurant along the shore. I mean, it's close near the shore. People take a little trolley out to it to come out to his gourmet restaurant. So he takes these 4, which he finds out highly intelligent seals, begins to raise them.
But there was some kind of boat transporting chemical
stuff
by
Drano. They were transporting Drano, from China, Thailand.
What was labeled as Drano.
Yeah, what was labeled as Drano.
But we find is some kind of
yes,
chemical warfare cocktail.
Yes, that was going to the U.S. from terrorists.
Yes.
To explode some sort of terrorist activity. But on the way there, hits an iceberg.
Like an iceberg.
And one of these container units float its way, and then Gordon Ramsay's restaurant shack with his netted area where he keeps his 4 seals, that container smacked one of the corners of it, opened up, they breathed it in through the water, and then they become super intelligent.
And kind of they kind of get humanoid type appendages.
Yeah, they've got kind of like Tyrannosaurus Rex hands, like they're real close to their body. Like, this, they do one of these things, and then they just have 1 foot for their thing on there. And what Ramsay does is he sees the intelligence that they're doing. As he's cooking, they'd be popping their little heads up, wanting to help out and shit. So he hands them little spatulas and shit, and they start flipping shit around and able to cut up whatnot like that. It makes them all into master chefs. Now, I gotta think of how.
Wait, this is very important.
Okay.
He names them, but not after famous artists, after famous musicians.
Oh, yeah. All right. Okay. So Kurt, or we're going to go Cobain?
Let's do that. Yeah. Let's do, well, I mean, if you were following the turtles, it would be first names.
Okay. So Kurt.
The moody one would be Trent.
Trent. Yes. Elton would be
the flamboyant one, Michelangelo.
Yeah. Let's call him Elton. And then
who's a really smart one? Donatello. Who would be Donatello?
That's a good question.
Is Kurt the leader?
Oh. Yeah, Kurt's the leader.
Okay.
Who's the guy that does all the like video stuff now, but he's also political, but he's also like a hard rock. He's an older guy now. He did a couple movies.
Oh. I've talked about him before.
Yeah, what's his fucking name?
He was a punk rocker.
Yeah, punk rocker.
Henry Rollins.
Henry. There we go.
So okay,
he's a smart guy.
Kurt, Trent, Henry, and
Elton. Okay. So he teaches them to do all this shit. But then what happens is PETA comes in, right? Because you've got these animals that are killing their own other animals in the sea and serving them to other people.
It's all very incestuous.
It's all very incestuous. And then the head of PETA guy, he is in a he's kind of like Stephen Hawking. He's just was that you?
Yeah.
God, kind of like Stephen Hawking, and he has a bunch of weaponized gear that you can't see on his wheelchair, but he controls it all with his mouth because he's
Jesus Christ.
Okay, his mouth and his
I
tongue.
like that you went like as the bad guy's PETA.
Yeah.
Instead of like the Chinese company trying to find out what happened to their like chemicals.
Well, because PETA was actually behind all that terrorist activity.
They're coming in through.
Yes, because of how terrible we are. They were going to actually bomb all the cow places with the cattle and any of the fish markets. They were going to just do a whole terrorist event to take out these people so that we can get back to
or maybe
grasslands.
Maybe they were going to take the poison and put it at 5-star restaurants in the food. So people started dying from eating a steak or something like that. And
or all the fast food restaurants.
See, eating animals is bad.
It's bad for you.
It's bad.
That's true. All right, we'll go with that. All right.
Okay. What is the Stephen Hawking's PETA? What's his name?
It is. Wait, like it was the Foot and the other
Well,
one. You mean
like Shredder. His PETA agents would be
Yeah.
like the Foot Clan.
right? His is Flipper.
So the SEALs are going up against Flipper.
Yeah.
Whoa, no, he's got to be. Oh no, better. This makes more sense.
Okay.
Like some kind of killer whale thing, because killer whales eat seals.
Or Great White. So
we're turning this into the Purge, having the Great White kill the seal.
shit, you're right. What if we call him Big White?
Big White, okay. Big White and his PETA clan.
His PETA clan, which is, we can't call them PETA, and I need a 4-letter word because they're not the hand or the, we don't want to use hand anyway, or the foot. So they are
Hoof.
We can't use hoof from Gallup.
That's true.
Peepers. They're called the peepers.
Peepers. Paws. Peepers or paws?
All right. Well, but that's a little close to Foot Clan, but we can go with
Right,
paws.
but I mean, this animal, like, they're PETA.
Okay, you're right.
They can
Paws.
be hacks. I mean, they obviously probably, had a think tank where they were thinking like, well, we can't be the Foot Clan from fucking Ninja Turtles. Let's be the paws. No one will ever put 2 and 2 together.
All right. Yeah. All right. We'll go with paws. Okay. So
Okay.
paws, and they run around what they're dressed up as to hide themselves as this attacking people. But they run around in those zebra outfits.
Okay.
They just look like big zebras running around
Okay.
everywhere to prevent people from eating meat and killing animals. So, not only did Ramsey teach, we can't call him Ramsey, not Splinter, because he's not.
No, let's just go all in. Ramsey.
All right, so Ramsey, not only he didn't realize, because these things are these SEALs are super intelligent, that when he was teaching them all this knife work and shit, they can also have some sort of quick fighting abilities with their Tyrannosaurus Rex little hands, little quick movement stuff. Now, they can't do hand-to-hand close combat at all. They'll lose quickly unless they can get one flipper kick with their one foot in the dick, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but they're marksmen. They can throw these little fucking things.
I wish there
The
was
knives.
video.
The knives, fucking spatulas.
Mm-hmm.
Deadly accurate.
Okay, so long story short, they win the day.
Yes, they end up killing. No, well, they think they killed him. They think they drowned him.
But he comes back.
But he comes back because his Stephen Hawking's wheelchair that's all mechanized also is a submarine.
So he comes back as kind of like a super big white.
Like Lex Luthor's mech suit. He comes back out as it's got a fin that it comes out as like this big fucking shark thing. When he comes back out, kind of like in the terrible remake movies when Shredder's like enormously huge and it's got all
looks
the
like a
fucking
giant
knives and
can
shit
opener,
everywhere.
yeah.
Except he looks like a big ass great white shark.
And what is this movie called?
This movie is called Filet. No,
I think it still has to be a riff on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
All right. Adolescent. Changed. Adolescent changed.
I just need to get
Seal.
you a thesaurus.
Oh wait, adolescent changed. Chef.
Seals. Adolescent changed chef seals.
Axe.
X?
Axe. So it sounds like axe, like an axe, but it's ACCS. Axe.
I think we need to work on that title, but I was good for a lot of that one.
All right.
Okay, let's do one together, and then we'll wrap it up. Will be a good one.
Instead of putting the bandana thing over their eyes, they obviously wear it on your head like one of those sous chefs. Like they have the
and they're
colored.
colored.
They're
Yeah,
colored. Yeah. I like that.
I'm into that.
Okay, one together. All right. Well, we can't do Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. They're already doing that, I guess. What movie do you love as a child? Obviously, it's going to be terrible because you didn't love Never-Ending Story. So there's something.
No, I mean I loved Ghostbusters and I loved Batman. I actually loved Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. That was one of my favorite movies.
No,
as
fuck
a
it.
kid.
Why don't we do Running Man?
Running Man?
Yeah. Let's redo Running Man in a different way.
Okay. Running Man, for those who haven't seen it, is a movie where they take convicts and put them on a reality show, a game show, where they supposedly have the chance to fight through different trials to get their freedom.
Yes.
Is what I gather. And they're themed opponents they have to go up against who obviously have the upper hand. Like there's a fucking hockey guy with a crazy blade hockey stick, and the dude that looks like a giant light bright who has a doom buggy and electric stuff.
Electric stuff.
And Arnold Schwarzenegger's character in the film, wrongfully imprisoned. They show doctored footage. They're just trying to get him out of the way as a cover-up. And he has to go through the Running Man game show, which was it actually called Running Man?
Yeah, it's called Running Man.
Okay. Which I don't know how they haven't remade this movie yet, given how widespread reality TV is and shit. Like Big Brother is exactly this, but with really shitty people.
You know what they did kind of... Oh, wait, no. Well, Gamer is kind of a riff off of it.
That is true, and I actually really liked Gamer.
I did too. More than I thought I would.
Mm-hmm.
We could make this completely political. It's a running man trying to get to a presidency. And
no,
all the contestants.
I got something.
Politicians. We just kill them all. What?
Instead of just criminals in general, okay?
Yeah.
There's this reality show where they are criminals, but very specifically, they're sex offenders.
Okay.
And they put them in a house together, kind of like the Real World or Big Brother.
Okay. I'm waiting to see how terrible this goes.
This might be too.
No, let's do it. We already started. Let's go.
And the game show is if you get fucked, you die.
If you get fucked, not the one that's doing the fucking.
No, that's correct.
Okay, all right.
The distinction, because that's the only way that our hero, who obviously was set up, oh God, let's make this really fucked up.
Can it be some kind of thing like they install in their asshole? Are they all men?
No. There's men and women.
Okay, so either way, well, women have a few orifices they have to get filled, but there's something that they have to put up in there, and if they do it, if you get insertion, that triggers
that person that they die.
Yeah, they die.
Kind of like in Running Man, they had those bracelets around their neck in that one area, and like if you ran past it, your head blew up.
So when the guy does a thrust,
when you
the guy's head explodes.
Yeah, they implant something in your asshole. Yeah. Or if you're a lady, asshole and vagina. It's kind of unfair.
It is unfair.
Actually, no. We'll do this. With a lady, there isn't one in the vagina because they have the option to fuck people too. So they actually have a strap on.
Okay. All right, I like this.
Which this is kind of wrong because it's all about penis insertion and the male perspective of fucking. But so it has to work that way because our person who's wrongfully accused doesn't want to fuck anybody to kill him, but also doesn't want to get fucked because, I mean, they're the good guy. Like they're not the weird.
And they're impotent.
Impotent.
Imputant.
What's imputant?
I don't know.
Fucking idiot. No, they're not impotent.
Yes, they are. I want to. That's like Bruce Willis's. He doesn't have his shoes. Right? There's got to be something that's also a bad thing. How's he going to fucking these people? He's going to kill one of the women.
He's not fucking anybody.
All right. Well,
he doesn't want to fuck them. Because he's not Actually, it's not a he, it's a she. She doesn't want to fuck him because she's not.
We're gonna have a Sigourney Weaver.
No, she's not a sex offender. She was framed. And
So she was actually raped, and
no,
it was a politician who spun it around as she raped him.
I'm bringing this into the real thing. It's one of the prostitutes that peed on the bed. that Trump had pee on the bed.
Yeah.
But she refused to do it. So they doctored the tape that gets released in probably like 6 months in real life.
Yeah.
To show that she peed on the bed like first, like she was all like fucking peeing on the bed. And so they sent her into this game show as a sex offender.
All right.
Yeah. So that's a whole cover up.
Can the name of the film be called Pisser? Go on.
It could be.
All right, go on. I'm gonna see.
Okay, so in order to survive, I mean, she doesn't want to fuck anybody.
Yeah.
Because she's not a sex offender. And she also doesn't want to get fucked. So all these guys are like guys and ladies are trying to fuck her. So we got so we have to have the themed bad guys. So we had Sub-Zero and whatnot from like Running Man.
Yeah.
So here we have Tripod. It's a guy with a dick that's so big you might mistake it for a third leg.
He could fuck you halfway across the room?
Yeah.
Okay, Tripod.
That's a real trial with that guy. I mean, he's got range.
He's got
it's
range.
like boxing.
Yeah.
Whoever's got the longer range, like they have an advantage.
Can we have a female bad guy boss that's got like, instead of Freddy claws, she's got like dick fingers?
Ooh, yeah, just call her dick fingers. That's one of my favorite phrases ever.
She can get you either way. All right, go on.
And then we got somebody called Beads. Okay. And they have anal beads. They can use them as nunchucks to knock you out and then shove the anal beads in your ass.
All right.
This is so fucking terrible.
Oh. And the guy that was light bright that could shoot a lightning shit out. This person can shoot vibrators. I don't want to say dildos. Those can be too limp, right? The vibrators are more
they need
hard.
a little rigidity.
All right, this guy has vibrator cannons, you know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, he can just shoot that shit right into your ass.
Yeah.
And they're targeting on heat orifices, so it knows where to go.
He has heat-seeking
vibrators that shoot from his hand cannon.
So since she doesn't want to fuck anybody and doesn't want to get fucked, she actually has to physically kill them.
Okay, yes.
And a lot of times she uses their own thing against them. Like she strangles beads
with the anal beads. Okay.
Yeah, stuff like that. And she finds out that...
How big are anal beads? Can you choke on them?
Or they vary in size.
And they're on a necklace?
They're on a string because you don't want to get the bead in your butt. Like lost in the butt. You need the string so you can pull it out.
Oh, God. Jesus. Sorry, I'm not trying to... If that's your thing, your thing.
It's like starting a lawnmower.
Oh, Jesus. I can't even. Each their own. Go on.
So as she's working her way through this crazy sex dungeon house and going up against beads and all these other fucking people.
She's also got to she's got to worry about the bosses plus the other sex offenders trying to fuck her, right? Okay.
Like this is obviously being played around the world on this reality show, and the host is all into it and like giving out prizes to people who guess certain things, but the crowd starts cheering for our girl, like they think she can make it out and be the last one to not get fucked.
Can Roseanne Barr be our announcer?
Oh yes. Yes, Roseanne Barr plays the announcer.
Yeah, she's Damien,
But she starts finding these clues that she's not the first one to be set up. And in a closet somewhere, she finds this person who's just been hiding and shaking the whole time.
With the Make America Great Again hat on?
No.
It's in you.
They're just shit. And like they explain their story like they got framed for some other political bullshit that happened where the politician threw them under the bus and made it look like they were the weird sex person. So now like she has this renewed like purpose to get this knowledge out. And the people behind the game show are on to her. So they got to send in the big guns.
Okay.
So they're sending in. This is where you're supposed to help out. The Jesse Ventura character.
But this going to be fake, right? The Jesse Ventura character comes in and they do an old recording of him killing the same.
Well, you don't have to do that exactly, but they'd still need to send them in.
You're just going to send in like one Terminator person that comes in?
Like the major, the sex champion.
The fucker. Like
they send in Harvey Weinstein.
Yes. Harvey Weinstein, and he's wearing like a jumpsuit with just dicks all over the place on him? Or... Mm-hmm.
Well, no, it's just Harvey Weinstein.
No, can we call him the Fister?
Sure. He can be the Fister.
Yeah. We send in Harvey Weinstein.
He's got tattoos of all of the actresses that he's assaulted all over his body.
So his body's black everywhere.
Yeah, he's kind of like
very colorful.
He's like Danny Trejo from Con Air.
Yeah.
Johnny 23 or whatever the fuck he was.
So can we say welcome in Weinstein the Fister or something like that? Because he looks like that type of person.
He's a disgusting shit.
Can we say that his cock was removed at some point because of how terrible, because he is a terrible person, and instead he has that
Robocock?
No. The belt from
Seven?
No, from Dusk Till Dawn. Savini sits back and that gun flips out where his dick should be. Instead, it'll be like the fucking fist. So he doesn't have a dick anymore.
He just has like a...
He has a prop dick that'll flip out. Which is just a fist. It's a long...
Okay, sure.
All right. So the Fister comes in.
I think, long story short, we can say she wins the day, exposes...
Because she makes the Fister go down on his own self. Because it extends. She like crushes that dick hand right on his throat like that. Yeah.
And Weinstein chokes on a fist dick.
Fist dick. Okay. And then when she gets to Roseanne Barr.
Yeah. She exposes all of the politicians and whatnot. And then she sends Roseanne down a chute to the sex dungeon with all the sex fiends that are left. And they just fucking get her.
They pounce on her like zombies pounce on I like this. I like this a lot.
And that's the end.
Okay.
And it's just called Fucker. That might be
now, is it
some of the worst shit.
Is it fuck? Well, it can't be
no,
fuck
it's not fuck her. It's fucker.
Running Man. Well, I guess it covers all men. But they did put a woman in it. All right. If you did fuck her, it could be a guy or a girl that could be doing the fucking.
That's true. It could be called fuck her. Or how about to make it less specific? Fuck 'em. With an EM. Yeah. Fuck 'em.
Instead of like shoot 'em up, it's fuck 'em. I like
fuck 'em.
Yeah, fuck 'em.
That's some of the worst shit that we've ever spitballed together, ever. I feel disgusting.
No, you don't.
I need to take a shower.
Yeah, I know what you need to do, but it involves lotion. Go on. No, not right now. Go on. I mean, go on. Yeah, continue what you're saying.
I think we can wrap it up on that.
Oh yeah. Look at that.
We went a while.
Well, I will make this quick.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything. You're not doing anything. End it. We're coming up with crazy shit for you to listen to.
All right. Fuck them. Until next time, thank you for letting us all up in you. Because we're born in Ohio.
It's only fitting we ended on fuck 'em and then you say all up in ya as our outro.
I agree.
I feel dirty.
I tell you, that fuck 'em is I mean, that doesn't even have to be a porn parody. It's good to go as is.
Have fun making that T-shirt, bitch.
I'm excited about these other ones.